Good morning from the Nasdaq market site in Times Square, New York. I'm Jay Heller with your market update. Well, the futures are pointing to a higher opening this morning, buoyed on some earnings that came out from ExxonMobil. We did have some earnings coming out from Visa after the close last night, as well as Symantec, which was disappointing. But again, in the pre-market, we are pointing to a higher opening with the Dow currently up 40. You have the Nasdaq up 6 and the S&P futures higher by 4. Yesterday, we saw a little bit of a pullback. So again, it looks like the market's taking a little bit of a breather. The Dow finished down about 40 points. The Nasdaq finished lower by 24, and the S&P 500 was off by about 8. This morning, keep an eye on Genzyme. Rumors out there are Sonoy Aventis going to make a bid for the company, about $18.7 billion, somewhere around $70 per share. So that had that stock jumping around yesterday in the market. Also, California Pizza Kitchen, they were back in the news again. Speculation about another takeover with that stock. So at one point during the day, CPKI jumped 10% as well. On the earnings front, Visa out, again, as I mentioned earlier, better than expected earnings on the bottom line and the top line. So they're coming in at 97 cents versus 93 cents on the EPS, and revenues of $2.03 billion, better than what the street expected. ExxonMobil, better on the EPS front by 14 cents. However, the revenues were light, but the stock is trading slightly higher in the pre-market. So again, looking to a higher opening. Jobless claims did just come out. Again, comes in right around 457,000. That kind of reading is not going to affect the market one way or another. The key with initial jobless claims, until we get above 500,000, which would be a bearish indicator, or below 400,000, which would be a bullish indicator, the market's just going to go sideways on that news. So that's all for now from the Nasdaq market site in Times Square. I'm Jay Heller with your market update.